finally happening. We are finally opening a Pokemon set. Everyone and their cat has probably opened this already, but I haven't. So let's see how we do. I could have just opened a booster box, but I feel like booster boxes are very like you kind of know that you're going to get like one main hit and a couple of smaller hits, so I didn't really want to do that. And I've never opened these little booster bundles before, so 6 of those, 6 packs each, 36 packs, same as a booster box. Let's see how we go. Quite interested to see what sort of pull rates we get out of these. From what I know from Obsidian Flames, there's 3 Charizards in it that are worth a little bit of money. The card that I personally want is the very cool alt art. I think it's an alt art Ninetales. I saw a picture of that and that looks pretty sweet. I would really be happy to get that one. But a Charizard's always nice too. Can't ever really complain about pulling a Zard. Let me just get all of these open, get the packs out. I love just making a huge mess on the ground, so extra plastic, extra cardboard, it's amazing. They kind of just pop out like that. And then you've kind of got like this cool little card deck box thing going on, which is, I mean, if you don't have a deck box, there you go. They chuck in a couple of freebies. So I think the pull rates from these are a little more random, which is why I am a lot more keener to open these and price compare as opposed to just doing one booster box. Almost there. 2 more to go. That is a lot of Pokemon. I haven't done a Pokemon opening for a while. I think the last actual set that I opened was one of my favorite, which was Crown Zenith at the end of the Sword and Shield era. I haven't opened very much Scarlet and Violet, but this is why we are here right now. So let's see how we go. I'm not really a fan of the change to the reverse holos and the holos, but I hear not a lot of people are. I'm not alone there. So this is the code card, so I'm going to have to quickly figure out what we're doing. So face forwards, alright. Chuck these just over here. So we'll be back to doing prices in this video. Just enjoying the art as we go. We've got a Greybard, Dynamo, Phantom, Team Star Grunt, an Altaria, a Mawile, that's pretty cool, hanging out in the forest there, Pidgeotto, Reflecting Life a little bit there. Oh, that is a reverse, okay. So yeah, there's a reverse holo there. Numel, also in the reverse. And a nice Togekiss holo there. And then Water Energy on the back. You guys can take these. I do not play online. Go for it. First in, first served. I do not mind. I think monetarily I paid about $34 for each of those boxes. So $34 each. And I think that kind of equals about the same amount as buying a booster box, but maybe I'll double check that. Lillipup, Crabrawler, Clefairy, another Altaria, Houndoom, that's pretty cool. I like that artwork. It's cool Pokemon. Brassius, I do not remember this guy. Stunfisk reverse, Tadbulb reverse, and a Palafin holo on the end. Pokemon, what to say about Pokemon, jeez. Pokemon is kind of, for me, code card for you guys. Pokemon for me is kind of where it all began, with cards and addiction and everything. A lot of memories on the playground. Pokemon was just just a worldwide insane hit everywhere. Like, what can I say about it that hasn't already been said a million times? Vulpix, Froakie, Darumaka, Weasel, Bufflant, Crabominable, King Gambit, Thundurus in the reverse, Squovit in the reverse. Ooh, that's pretty sick. Absol EX, full art, that's very cool. I like Absol, so you can go over here. And a code card. Gonna chuck him in a little sleeve over here. Nice. Smoliv. Varoom. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of the car Pokemon. Salandit. Electric, yeah. Darmanitan, Stoutland, Frogadier, Capsakid in the reverse, and a Baltoy in the reverse. And on the end, ooh, very cool Holo Darkrai there. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Basic Energy, and a code card. As much as I like Pokemon, it's probably one of the least, like, one of the sets I would probably not open for, like, trying to make a profit out of. I think all Pokemon products kind of excel in their sealed state, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm a bit misinformed. Town Store, Craggle, but I feel like sealed Pokemon always goes up a lot faster than others. TCGs, Togepi in the tulips, that's quite cool. Magnezone, Crabominable, Mawile, Flamigo in the reverse, Clodsire in the reverse. Look at that face. Just a happy dude. And on the end, Geeta in the holo. And then a basic energy, free code card. Yeah, I'm only going to price stuff if it's like over $1. I'm not, I'm not that picky, as you've probably seen in other videos. Bronzor, Snubble, Capsakid, Houndoom, Brassius, Magnezone, Carvana in the reverse. Ooh, Lechonk. So is that a trainer? Is that an art gallery? That's very cool. Look at him just hanging out there. That's a cool guy. And on the end, Scolvillian in the holo. And then code card. Lechonk gets a sleeve. He deserves it. Absolutely full of chaos and berries. My lad has consumed all that he can and has earned himself a break. Bonsweet, Magnemite, Larvesta, cool little clay art style. Rowlet, Oinkologne, Letter. Ooh, nice little Umbreon. Is that reverse? Oh, that is reverse. That might be worth a couple of bucks. Darumaka. Oop, missed the end card completely. Scizor in the foil. He's pretty cool. One of the cooler Pokemon. Him and Umbreon. Some of my favorite Pokemon right there. Code card on the end. As is the nickname, Fox. I'm a huge fan of the Eevees, the Eeveelutions, but ironically, I think my favorite Pokemon might actually be probably Ninetales. I do like Ninetales. There are not many cool Ninetales cards out there. I also really like Mightyena and Houndoom, all the cool dogs. Make a cool team of cool dogs. Another Umbreon, non-reverse. Solrock in the reverse. Whoa, Vespiquen EX with the Terra thing on its head. Do not know what that is worth, but that is a cool card. Pop that out and chuck that in the sleeve. Code card on the end there. And I think I missed a reverse here. Yeah, there we go. Our Bolivar. Vesper Queen gets a sleeve. I wasn't the hugest fan of the terraform mechanic going into Scarlet and Violet, but I learned to like it a bit more. The kind of, I guess, the competitive sort of like flip gotcha that you can kind of do with the Terra Crystals is pretty cool. Kind of mixes the battles up a bit. The games as a whole were pretty average. I didn't love them. I think Sun and Moon was the newest game that I kind of did like. Sword and Shield was pretty cool, but I think Sun and Moon was just a little bit better. I did not care much for the Ultra Beasts though. Inkay. Charcadet in the reverse. Ooh, and a Glamora EX. Glamora is a cool Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet. I do like Glamora. Basic Energy. Code card. Glamora gets a sleeve. Being an EX, very cool. As for playing Pokemon, I did play it quite a bit actually as a young lad. I did do my time with the Pokemon TCG, Wooper. I think I primarily played in the... Oh, what era did I primarily play the cards in? Oh, there's a Ninetales. Not the Ninetales, but still a very cool Ninetales. It was the EX era. So I think that was Ruby Sapphire for the games. Wiglet in the reverse, Tynamo in the reverse, and on the end, Holo Togekiss. And yeah, it was really cool. Bit of a code card there. Good to go. Out of all of the games, I would say that Gold and Silver are my favorite. I didn't get to play Heart Gold and Soul Silver, although I did buy a copy of Heart Gold. I do not have a console that can play it. I found it at a second-hand shop. I was very excited. The fact that I just found it in the wild and got to purchase Heart Gold, but I have no way of playing it without buying a console, so I'm happy to have it, but I would very much like to play it someday if I can find a cheap console, maybe also at a second-hand shop. That'd be cool. Dolive, Timpole, Hammerupt, Clodsire, Young Goose in the reverse, Sinistea in the reverse, and on the end, ooh, a cool Pidgeot EX. So I think that's an EX full art. That would be considered. Code card on the end there. Pidgeot gets a sleeve. Nice. So these pull rates seem to be pretty damn high compared to normal Pokemon. So I don't know if that's a Scarlet and Violet thing, or if that's a Obsidian Flames thing, or if that's a booster bundle thing, but happy so far. We still have quite a few packs to go, so there is a lot of potential here for some good stuff. Varoom, Larvitar, Cleffa, Inkay, Magnezone, Crabominable, Mawile, Rockruff in the reverse, Darkrai in the holo. Yes, okay, I've stuffed up again, 1 second. Basic Energy, code card. What did I miss? I feel like these two cling together quite a lot. Kangaskhan in the reverse, very cool. Alright. Magneton, sorry. That's pretty cool art, I like that one. Timpole, Heatmore, Lillipup, Pidgeotto. Oop, I keep missing a bunch. Dragonair, Armorogue. That's a pretty cool art of him. A Letter of Encouragement in the reverse, Togepi in the reverse, and on the end, whoa, Ice-Q EX with the Terraform. Probably one of the most useless Terraforms, but maybe competitive people would disagree. Maybe you know something I don't about that lad. Penguin lad. Ice-Q gets a sleeve, of course. Oh, there we go. But yeah, no, these hits feel very, very frequent. Very high for a standard set. As of right now, obviously 151 set is coming out pretty soon. Excited for that. I'm actually really excited for that. That'd be pretty cool. Litwick, that is a cool art of Litwick. Ordino, Toadscruel, Solrock. Doug Trio. Camera's having some issues. That's all good. Weasel in the reverse. Oh. Glimmet in the reverse. And on the end, Thunderous in the holo. And the energy. Quick code card. Can't say that I am the biggest fan of the DLCs that they say that they're releasing. From what I've seen of them, not overly impressed. Not overly impressed with the Pokemon they've been dropping either, but you know, you do you, Game Freak. You do you, Pokemon. Volcarona. Volcaronas are very cool. Altaria. Mawile in the reverse. That is a different art. Pidgey in the reverse. And on the end, Vespiquen EX. I think we got that one. Is that the one we got? I'll double check. Bit of a code card. Vespiquen gets a sleeve either way, once I figure out which way it goes. Let's have a look. Ah, okay. Different Vespiquen. So we got the Terra EX and the Standard EX. Ooh, Charmander. Maybe your big brother is also in this pack. Oddish, Finizen, Houndstone, Diggersby, Camerupt. It's very hard to not like grab multiple cards at the same time. Yungoos in the reverse. Oh, a full art Poppy. That's pretty cool. She's in the reverse slot. And then we've also got a Palafin holo. Very cool. And there's a code card. Poppy gets a sleeve, of course. Always like a full art trainer. Definitely one of my highly favorited types of cards that they've done in the last, I guess, 10 years. And they're still doing them, so they're obviously popular and worth making. Lamp, Gloom, Snubble, Altaria, Mawile, Bouffalant, Camerupt in the reverse. That is a cool reverse. Oinkologne in the reverse. Less cool. Skullbillion in the holo. Basic energy. Free code card. Come on, Ninetales. I sorely hope that you're in one of these packs, because I do not want to have to buy you for my personal collection by myself. But maybe I will. Or maybe I'll just keep going till I pull it. See how we go that way. Glimmet, Blossom, Pokemon League, Lunatone, Toxtricity in the reverse, Cryogonal in the reverse, Miraidon EX. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Do not love the Koraidon and Miraidon legendaries that much. Code card. But I appreciate the design as a, I guess, as a legendary that you get at the start of the game. Just, at least the Pokemon Company are trying new things, so that's always good. Hopefully they just take a little bit more time to work on the next game before they drop it, because Scarlet and Violet was very buggy. Probably my least favorite Pokemon game out of all of them. And I played Pokemon Ranger, so that's saying a lot. Fungus, Nosepass, Litwick, Bellibolt, Trevenant. Oh, I lost Trevenant. Electros. Cleffa in the reverse. Oh, Artisan in the gold. Cool Windmill Town there. Check that on the side. And Togekiss in the holo. Code card. Windmill Town definitely gets a sleeve there. Pretty cool art. Like it. I feel like these packs are are a lot easier to open than some of the recent ones that I have opened, which is a relief. I struggled quite a bit with the Baldur's Gate ones, and I should probably touch on the fact that, holy crap, that double dragon pack I got in that video was insane. I've actually had some really good luck recording myself while opening. Usually I have some pretty bad luck when it comes to opening cards. Diglett in the reverse, Blossom in the reverse. What have we got on the end there? Oh, missed it. Scissor in the holo. Maybe that's just something that comes with actually recording yourself. You either get lucky or you get very unlucky. But I am naturally unlucky, I would say. I've got that passive, if you can call it that, where I usually do not pull anything good. So the last couple of videos I've done, I've managed so far to pull some pretty cool stuff. Hopefully we can keep that going with Pokemon. I'd be very appreciative if the camera buff stayed as long as possible. Dynamo, Vulpix, come on, where's your big brother? Trevenant, Flamigo, Surskit in the reverse, Cryogonal in the reverse, Toxtricity in the holo, and an Energy. And of course the code card. As I'm doing this, I'm kind of questioning as to whether I should even put prices for the holos and the reverse holos. The new style that the packs are in kind of means that they're worth like nothing, but I'll still go through and price them. If they're worth a couple of bucks, like more than $1, then I will definitely. Ooh, Ninetales again. Come on, I need the cool one. Toad's cool in the holo, reverse holo. Tad Bulb in the reverse holo, and on the end, Scissor in the holo. If they're worth a couple of bucks, I will definitely still be chucking the prices up there, but not confident. Not confident with how they have changed the pull rates, obviously being 1 per pack for the holos minimum and 2 for the reverse holos. I feel like that's a pretty across the board sort of opinion though at the moment. Maybe it'll get better. Maybe they'll put some cool extra things in that second reverse holo slot. I did notice that trainer that we got was in the reverse instead of the standard holo, so maybe you can get both a trainer and something now. Bufflant in the reverse, Dratini in the reverse, always like a good Dratini. And on the end, Revavroom EX, a car engine. Code card. As much as I do not respect the design, Revavroom still gets a sleeve. Alright, down to the single pile now. One pile to go. I feel like it would be a cool thing to do maybe later is like do a booster box and then kind of compare the pulls to this, but I don't know how accurate that would be. I'd probably have to do this like 5 times and then 5 booster boxes of the same set, and I really don't want to do that. Maybe if it's a crazy set that I really enjoy. Spoink in the reverse, Grumpig in the reverse, and then on the end, Scissor in the... Wow, a lot of Scissor holos today. Maybe I'll do something crazy like that with a different set that comes out in Scarlet and Violet, one that I personally really get into, like Evolving Skies. I opened so much Evolving Skies when it was brand new. I'm glad I did it then, when it was still, you know, retail and cheap, because now the price for Evolving Skies is ridiculous. I still have some Evolving Skies sealed, and very happy to keep that sealed, because the booster boxes are pretty cool. I actually, as a general rule, kind of like to keep booster boxes sealed. I'm not huge on opening them. They are very cool set pieces. Stoutland, Crabominable in the reverse, Skarmory in the reverse, and on the end, Palafin in the holo. Palafin's pretty cool. Palafin was on my team in Scarlet and Violet. Code card. Starting to wonder if all the hits were in the other pile, and this is just everything else. Still haven't seen a Charizard, still haven't seen my boy Ninetales. hopefully they're in here, just waiting, just idling by. Charcadet, Floatzel, another Umbreon. Umbreons are always cool. That is a cool coloured pencil Lapras. I really like that art actually. Graveyard in the reverse, Granbull in the reverse, and on the end, Claydol in the holo. It's pretty cool. Also, code card on the end. I've been saying this a lot recently, but I will say it again. If you know of any sets that you want to see me open, or if you know of a TCG that I haven't opened that you're interested in, let me know. And if I like it, or if I have access to it and it's not like $1 million a box, I will strongly consider doing it. As I have expressed, I am into pretty much every TCG. I'm a huge across-the-board collector. Sinistea, Frogadier, Drampa, the Grandpa Dragon. Whoop, nearly lost him. Sharpedo. That is a cool Sharpedo art. I feel like they don't make him menacing enough for the sort of Pokemon that he is. Beartic. Masquerwin. And on the end, Toxtricity. Not to say that sharks themselves are menacing. They're just misunderstood, but that Pokemon in particular is very aggressive and does not often get depicted that way. He kind of just looks like a fun water boy from what I know. But to have him like with all the cool dark colors and like the foreboding sort of atmosphere is a very cool look. Sinistea, I do like the ghost Pokemons. My partner is definitely a huge fan of the ghost Pokemon. Masquerin, Gumshoes, Pupitar, Snubble in the reverse, Lycanroc in the reverse. Lycanroc is another one of those very cool Pokemon that I'm into. And Geeta as the holo again. And on the end, code card. See, I know which way to rotate that card now, so it looks more professional. Almost at the end here. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, including this one. So far, my opinion is we have done a little bit below average if I am thinking correctly about what things might be worth. Espeon. Oh, there's a first Espeon. Nice Espeon there. Floatzel, Whiscash, Toxtricity in the reverse. Oh, that's pretty cool. A full art trainer gallery Scizor. That is very cool, actually. Oh, damn, and a Charizard. One of the 3 big boys in the same pack. Damn. And wow, just as I was about to say, we are not getting enough value, I am hit with some pretty cool value. Scizor definitely gets a sleeve. That is, I didn't even know this sort of art was in this set, so that's pretty awesome. That is one of my favorite artworks actually. Just the dark sort of, I guess what they're going for here is like a Ronin Japanese style. It's very sick. And the Charizard gets a sleeve. Almost every Charizard ever will get a sleeve. They're always worth something. I think this is the least expensive out of the 3 in this set. He's kind of like peeking through there with a big ass crystal on his head, but still decent pull. Go on the hit pile, very nice. Now I think we're probably about even. Money to money as to what we've pulled so far. I think we'd be sitting right about even, but I could be very wrong. I think most of those hits aren't big money hits. But I will find out. You will already know, but I will find out. Oh, our first Eevee. such a dorky little dude. Look at that. Look at that head. Toadstool. Houndour, pretty cool Houndour. Combi, Probopass with all these little rock minions. Vengeful Punch, Skarmory. That is a cool Dragonair sitting on the lake. Very cool. In the reverse there, Cubchoo in the reverse, and on the end, another Palafin Holo. Basic energy code card. Starting to wind down here. Happy I finally got to do some Pokemon on the channel. Wooper, Baltoy, more to come. There's always more to come. I'm not sure what the next video is going to be. Young Goose in the reverse. Cool Magneton art in the reverse. And on the end, another Scizor Holo. They love pushing the Scizor Holos in this set. But I guess we will have to wait and see what comes out. I'm definitely going to do some 151. I'm not, off the top of my head, I'm not sure I have anything else coming up that I'm going to be opening until that. So it might be a bit of a stretch between videos, but we'll see how we do. There's always something. Oop, what am I doing? There's always something coming out in some franchise that is always pretty cool. Baltoy, Finizen, Espeon, Sharpedo in the menacing art, Linoon zooming past a house, Finizen in the reverse, Oddish, and Claydol in the Claydol in the holo. Another code. What is your favorite Pokemon set out of all of them in the TCG, or your favorite Pokemon game? Which one gives you the best memories? Is the most nostalgic and fun for you to think back on? Oh, Toedscruel. I think that's the first time we've seen him. Combi in the reverse, Bronzor in the reverse, and on the end, oh, I missed it. And on the end, Toxtricity in the holo. Basic energy, code card. I think my favorite card set, well, as I said, recently, Crown Zenith. Before that, Hidden Fates was my favorite. Evolutions was really cool. I think everyone liked Evolutions. Before that, I don't think I had one for quite a while. I kind of just went with the flow. Rockruff in the reverse, that is cute. That is some cute art. He's trying to get the ball from under the table. Salandit in the reverse, and on the end, oh man, on the end, get a holo. And the code card, of course. I would say all around the artwork for Pokemon is kind of the same as it has been for quite a while. It's definitely not that Wizards of the Coast style anymore. Far from it. There's a cool Charmander. But it's still good. It's still consistently fun. The variation of the arts and artworks and artists is always cool to see. Ninetales, come on, I need the big Ninetales. Dugtrio, Houndstone, Timpole in the reverse, Smoliv in the reverse, and Thundurus in the holo. Code card. I think we've only seen the two gallery cards, which I was under the impression that they were a bit more pullable. I think, what did we get? We just got the Scizor and the little pig, Lechonk, Scizor and the Lechonk. But one pack to go. Maybe this will turn it all around. I love how I jinxed myself and just said, oh, I'm getting such good pulls on camera, and then I do very average to below average, which I believe this video is now, if I'm correct price-wise. Let's find out if we can pull it all back. One pack is all you need. Shuckle, Bisharp, Magneton, Frogadier, Drampa, Sharpedo, Charmander in the reverse. Is this a sign? Is this a sign? Tynamo in the reverse, and on the end, Claydol. It was not a sign. It was not a sign. Final code card. Well, thank you again for watching. These are the hits. Charizard and Scizor probably being some of the most valuable. Gold cards are always worth a bit. Poppy's probably worth a little bit. And where's that Absol? Lechonk, possibly. I do not know what these cards are worth. Absol is probably worth a couple of bucks. But yeah, not too bad. As opposed to opening a booster box, I think our pulls were a little bit better, mayhaps. I don't think I've opened a full booster box of Scarlet and Violet, so maybe I am unauthorized to say that at this point. But I feel like we did okay. I think price-wise, with the monetary values that I've probably been chucking up here, I would say we are probably a little bit below cost, just off of my natural hunch. But yeah, not bad, not terrible. Enjoyed the artwork. Thanks for watching as always. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know your favorite Pokemon. Alright, see ya.